Hello everyone, this is Eric, and today we're going to talk about the to-do list feature in Google Classroom. To locate the to-do list, I'm going to move up and look in the left-hand corner, and you're going to see these three lines right here. Select that, you'll see to do. Once you select that from the menu, you'll have all of the assignments you've made in all of your classes. If you're interested in filtering and looking at a specific class, click this drop-down menu and then select the class you're interested in. Now, once you select the class you're interested in, you'll notice that all of the assignments that you have created are separated into two different categories. On the top, you'll see assignments that have no due date, and underneath, you'll see work in progress, and these are all the assignments that have a due date, and they're listed chronologically with the most recent date at the top. Now that we know how to access our to-do list, how do we use it? Great question. So once we as teachers, once we create work and assignment, we have a tendency, at least I did, full confession, I would lose things a lot. So now this will manage the workflow for us. It'll keep track of all of the assignments that have been assigned. It'll keep track of all the assignments that have been graded. And it'll also keep track of all of the assignments that have been returned. So there's nothing that can be left to chance. We'll also have I'll show you how to remove something off of your to-do list, kind of like checking the box so that it no longer appears in the work that you need to complete as the teacher. So let's take a look at the various states of workflow that are displayed here in our to-do list. First, we'll see right here, work in progress, a Google a day. This has been assigned. It's a very small class. There's only one student in this class. So if there were 15 to 20 students in your class, that number would be displayed here. This will then tell us how many students have turned in the assignment. And we can now go in and take a look at that assignment to check to see what's going on. If people have not completed the assignment and you want to give them a gentle reminder, hey, get your work done, you can select the students that have not completed the assignment or turned it in, and you select their names. You can send them an email message asking them to please get the work in ASAP. You can also see, if you look right here, this is a nice little feature as well. This will show you where in your Google Drive this assignment will be stored. Now let's go back to our to-do page, and let's take a look at another assignment in a different state of workflow. So if you look at the next assignment here, a Google a day from March 25th, the one student that was assigned, it's displaying 0. Why? Because every single student in the class handed in the assignment. Now this is pretty amazing. As a teacher, you can feel me here, is anytime you have all of the work handed in on time, it's an exciting day. So now at this point, what we need to do as a teacher is we go over to the assignment, we select it, and it will show you all of the students in your class that have handed in the work, everything that's been turned in. Now you as the teacher would, at this point, review the work and grade it. So, for example, if this student here had to create a Google Doc and they attached it to the work that they handed in, you would then be able to click on that, make any comments or changes to that assignment, then return it to the student either with a grade or return it to the student asking them to please make corrections before they get a grade. Again, this is where all the completed work will be stored in your Google Drive, and this student has turned it in. So let's add a grade. Adding a grade, once you add the grade, you can then select the student and you can return the work to the student. Add a private comment that it only is shown up, only given to the specific student that created this assignment. And then we return the work. Okay, now let's return to our to-do page and see what happened to that assignment. classes, we'll hit that specific class. And if you go look, March 25th, a Google a day, everything has changed now. The workflow has been completed. All students that have been assigned have turned it in. So this is 0, and now you can see that everything has been graded. So once it's completed, the workflow is completed, you can see this one as well. All these assignments have been completed. I can get them off of my to-do list and make my list shorter. So I can mark it as reviewed. Once I mark it as reviewed and it's been removed, you can see it was just removed from my to-do list. If you go up to the top of the page, you'll see reviewed. Click that tab and you'll see all of the work that has been reviewed by the teacher and removed from the to-do list. It's a great way to reconcile all of the assignments that you've created and check the boxes, and for you as a teacher to visually see the various states of workflow for your students and for yourself. Hopefully this is helpful to you as a teacher and it helps you manage your work moving forward. If you have any questions about the to-do list or any other feature in Google Classroom or G Suite for Education, just shoot me a note. I can make you a special